I've been thinking about like what does it mean to love someone? What does that look like? And versus what does the world tell me it should look like? And so I was actually sitting, waiting for the kids. I was picking them up from jujitsu.
Yay!
And I was thinking about what my love for you looks like. And as your wife of 21 years, and then, having known you for 6 months before that, how has it changed? How has it stayed the same? When I say I love you, what does that mean? And I realized oftentimes in this holiday we're encouraged to make these extravagant, kind of over-the-top statements of love where it's like flashy and almost chaotic. And like it or not, my love for you isn't that way. It has, that's just not my personality either. So, I don't know, as a man, maybe you're told to look for a woman who's flashy and over the top. But, as much as I've tried to dabble in that, it just isn't what I can do. So, but what I am and what I know is that my love for you has been steadfast. And then I think about like, what does it mean to get ready for, say, a Valentine's date, as far as from a woman's perspective. And oftentimes there's a lot of color, there's a lot of glitter involved, shiny and polished. And my love for you isn't really in that type of an expression. My love comes from a place of stubbornness, a place of immovability, where it's just not, it's not going to move. It's not fickle, so you can't wipe it off when you're done with it. It's going to stay there. And I was also thinking about like how oftentimes on Valentine's Day people want to give chocolates or some sort of gift, and I was like, well, what could I give to Jonathan to show him my love? And I thought, my love isn't wrapped up in foil or in a heart-shaped box. It just doesn't come that way. Because from the start, my love for you has been deeply rooted in the truth of Christ and who he is and what he's done and what he's coming back to do. And so my love for you looks more like standing beside you, looking in the same direction. And the focal point is Christ crucified. And so, so I didn't give you anything for Valentine's Day because I kind of was frustrated. Like I wanted to show you love because I do love you a lot. But it just wasn't the kind of love that a flower or chocolate or something flashy would give. And so instead, I quietly thought about it and just continued to be me.
Yay! That's what I want. I don't need special days. I like every days. I want to have good every days, and then special days are maybe for church, That's where I want special days. That's fine. Go out to eat, whatever. That's good too. I don't dislike that, right? So thank you. Thanks for being you. That's the best Valentine's Day gift I could get. Yeah. Happy Hearts Day. What an interesting thing. The profiteering on everything by demeaning it into a game, a joke, the joke.
Yeah.
A joke. Scoffers all, right? And that's sad. And it's not even like St. Valentine's Day is like, I mean, in terms of the church calendar, I'm like, whatever. I wasn't going to fight to get that one back on Sundays, right? Like, that's not like, we got to get this, right? It's a nice history of Christianity. And there's a lot of that out there. More important to me is just to see how there's nothing that is not profaned in the current zeitgeist of media noise. Whatever is there is profaned. Mm-hmm. And you say, well, you're there. Well, kind of. Am I really there? We're here on YouTube. You can find us if you search for us, right? But that which is holy that is here is calling us to see that the rest of it's not. And really needs to be understood as not even being redeemable in a lot of ways. It's just become filthy lucre and gluttonous sloth. And that as Christians, we repent of such things. Right? We find them within us, and we repent of them. We don't wallow in the muck. Right? So that's kind of where I thought you were going to go on that a little bit more. Wasn't quite as ready for the praise and the care. So thank you.